Russell Slade after Hereford's 1-1 draw with Farsley Celtic. Are you as wound up about the result as I am?
I think your colleagues were in a bit earlier than you, and they know how passionate I am about it. I mean, I think that the decision is awful. It's a perfectly good goal. Everybody in here has seen the footage of it. You know, it's hard to grasp why he's actually given it. I shall have to go in and see him in the next 10 minutes because I don't think he can go home and know that he's not made a mistake. He needs to know he's made a huge error and needs to learn from it.
What about the equaliser? Was that offside as well?
No, it was tight. It was very tight, but I've looked at that and you could argue, yeah, it was very tight, but if you were giving them the benefit, level or whatever, yeah, maybe it's a goal. What we should have done is we could have pushed a little bit further, which would have meant if we'd have pushed another maybe yard, then he's not getting his toe on the end of it. And it was a fortunate goal as well. He just kind of threw his leg at it, which has hooked it over the net. I mean, football kicks you in the teeth sometimes, and we performed really well at times today, and the game should have been beyond Farsley Celtic in my opinion. It shouldn't have been down to what you can't describe it as a controversial goal. It was a 100% goal that for some reason they've taken off us.
I thought there was a lot more passion and a lot more drive from Hereford today. He brought Taylor Allen in and he took the game to the opposition.
Yeah, Taylor's obviously he's been injured, so he's not been quite right. But you know, on Thursday, I noticed in training he looked like he was back to something like his best. And yeah, no, I thought he was very good. Nicholson as well. I thought we were a threat. We looked more of a threat going forward. Created chances, worked their goalkeeper, and really deserved to be in front much earlier than what we were. Obviously, they had an opportunity which was ruled out first in the first period. But I can't think they had more than one or two opportunities, to be honest, in the entire game. Whereas I thought we set ourselves up for maybe half a dozen really good chances. Steishi in the first half, he was one-on-one. There was one-on-one in the second half there. There was a pullback which we didn't quite put away. They cleared it off the line. So, I mean, yeah, there were some more positive signs, but as I said to them, you know, when you're trying to climb out of a hole, which we are because our form has not been good, you know, this game can be hard on you, and we're still climbing out that hole. But you know, we got a game on Tuesday, and we got to ensure now that we go and get 3 points.
Perversely, do you think that the fact that Hereford have been denied 2 points Saturday night will inspire the players a little bit more against York City?
I hope so, because there were some good things out there. We did some good things, and you know, they're hurt, and that's a good sign because I'm hurt. And I think the players are hurt that they didn't get the 3 points today, because it would have been a massive 3 points and the 3 points we all deserved.
Because you're still on the coattails, you're on the fringe. It's still far from over this season.
Of course it is, and that's why it's so disappointing that the men in the middle have not got it right for us.
So they've affected this result today, without a doubt.
Without a doubt, without a shadow.
York City then, let's have a look ahead at that one. They have been top of the table, knocked off by Kings Lynn recently, but a useful side to say the least.
Yeah, and they're full time, so they benefit from having games in quick succession. So we're going to have a look at fresh players and fit players ready to go again on Tuesday. It was great to have Dawson there. He wasn't 100%, I've got to be honest, but we took the chance with him being 80%, and he was still inspirational at times out there today.
Do you feel that's what you need now, as a bit of a spark to the season, that determination? You talk about leadership.
Yeah, and I have to say that the like Alex Bray came on, and certainly, you know, I mean, he's never going to be the greatest without the ball, but with the ball, he was a real threat when he came on down that side.
So there's more positives now.
Yeah, a few more positives. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, and with Danny coming and getting his first 90 minutes under his belt is another positive.
Thanks for your time.
Pleasure.
Gutting for Alex Bray, because he played so well when he came on that he was denied that goal, and the winner would have sealed it.
Yeah, he'd be fuming. Everybody in the changing room's fuming.
Is it no Josh Golin or Mike Simmons recently? Are you able to say if they're injured or obviously
well, Mike Simmons is injured.
Yeah,
he's just getting himself back. I had to make a decision on the balance of the bench. Enough forwards, enough midfielders before defenders. And Jack, to be fair, is probably a little bit more versatile in that he can go full back as well as centre back. So kind of got the nod over Josh today.
And obviously the club confirmed Tim Harris has left the club this week. Are you able to say anything about him? And...
No, I mean really that interview should be with the chairman of the football club, to be honest. Tim was very supportive and a very good guy in terms of what he did in terms of helping me and everything.
And Martin Riley, what's the substance of his injury now?
I don't know yet, Ben. I don't know. They're looking at him now.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Great.
Brilliant, thanks.